Michael Jackson, The Dangerous World Tour Story Narration Script. Introduction. In the early 1990s, the world was at the height of Michael mania. Michael Jackson had already become a legend, breaking records with Thriller, reinventing himself with Bad, and now stepping into a new era. The year was 1992, and Michael was preparing something bigger, bolder, and more ambitious than anything the music industry had ever seen, the Dangerous World Tour. This was not just a series of concerts, it was an event, a spectacle, a global journey of music, dance, and magic. And at the heart of it was Michael Jackson's dream: to use his art to inspire, to heal, and to bring joy to millions across the world. This is the story of Michael Jackson's Dangerous World Tour. Chapter 1. The Birth of Dangerous. After the massive success of Bad, the pressure on Michael was immense. Every album he released wasn't just music, it was a cultural earthquake. With Dangerous, released in 1991, he entered a new phase of his career. The album was futuristic, blending pop with new jack swing, hip-hop, rock, and gospel. Songs like Black or White, Remember the Time, Heal the World, and Will You Be There showcased his vision for unity, love, and social change. But Michael didn't just want to release an album. He wanted to take these songs across the globe and share them with the world, live, with all the magic he could possibly create. Thus, the Dangerous World Tour was born. Chapter 2. The Grand Vision. Michael wasn't just a singer, he was a perfectionist. Every detail of the tour was carefully crafted. He wanted the shows to feel like stepping into another universe. Giant screens, pyrotechnics, cutting-edge stage effects. His iconic entrance. Standing motionless for nearly 2 minutes, letting the crowd scream until the energy reached its peak. His outfits. Military-style jackets, sequined gloves, gold pants, and futuristic designs. Choreography that redefined live performance. The moonwalk, the anti-gravity lean, and brand new routines. But behind the glamour was a bigger purpose. Michael announced that he would donate all profits from the tour to charity. Through the Heal the World Foundation, he wanted to help children suffering from war, poverty, and illness. For Michael, Dangerous wasn't just a tour. It was a mission. Chapter 3. The Opening Night, Munich, Germany, June 27, 1992. The first show took place in Munich's Olympic Stadium. Nearly 72,000 fans packed the arena. The atmosphere was electric. When the lights went out, the crowd erupted. Suddenly, a giant silhouette of Michael appeared. Then, boom, he shot up from beneath the stage like a rocket, landing in his iconic pose. For 2 minutes, he didn't move. The audience screamed, cried, and fainted. Michael stood there, like a statue, letting the energy build until the entire stadium felt like it might explode. Then the beat of Jam kicked in, and the Dangerous World Tour officially began. Chapter 4. Around the World in Music. Over the next year and a half, Michael took Dangerous across the globe. Europe, Germany, Spain, Norway, Italy, Russia, Asia, Japan, Thailand, Singapore, Taiwan, South America, Mexico, Argentina, Brazil, Chile. Everywhere he went, he was greeted like royalty. In some countries, it was the biggest event in history. Streets shut down, airports overflowed with fans. Police had to control the crowds. In Bucharest, Romania, the concert was broadcast worldwide, becoming one of Michael's most legendary performances. Millions watched as he sang Billie Jean, Beat It, Man in the Mirror, and Heal the World. Michael wasn't just performing, he was connecting. Every song carried a message. Every gesture was filled with emotion. Chapter 5. The Humanitarian. King. Offstage, Michael was deeply committed to his mission. During the Dangerous Tour, he visited children's hospitals in nearly every city. He paid for medical treatments. He brought toys and gifts. He donated millions of dollars. In hospitals, he would quietly enter rooms, sit with sick children, hold their hands, and whisper words of comfort. Sometimes he stayed longer than planned, delaying rehearsals, because, to Michael, nothing was more important than love and compassion. This side of the Dangerous Tour showed the true heart of Michael Jackson. Chapter 6. The Physical Demands. But the tour wasn't easy. Michael was performing almost every other night, each show lasting over 2 hours. The intensity was brutal, singing live while dancing at full speed, rehearsing new stage effects, traveling constantly across continents. The exhaustion took a toll. Sometimes he collapsed backstage, other times, doctors had to treat him before or after performances. Yet, whenever the lights came on, he gave everything he had. Michael once said, "When I'm on stage, I'm home. It's where I belong." And no matter how tired or sick he was, he never let his fans down. Chapter 7. The Magic Moments. The Dangerous Tour gave the world some of Michael's most unforgettable live moments. Black or White, with giant flames erupting as he danced with incredible passion. Billie Jean, where his sparkling glove caught the lights as he performed the moonwalk. Heal the World, ending each concert with children on stage, Michael holding a globe, symbolizing peace. The Dangerous Medley, a flawless combination of smooth Criminal, Dangerous, and Jam that left fans speechless. Each performance was like a piece of theater, a carefully crafted story told through music and movement. Chapter 8. A Legacy Etched in History. By the end of the Dangerous World Tour in November 1993, Michael had performed for over 3.5 million people in 69 concerts, raising millions for charity. It wasn't just a tour, it was a global phenomenon. For many fans, it was the first time they had ever seen Michael live. For others, it was a moment they would never forget. And for Michael himself, it was a way to spread love and healing across borders, proving that music truly has the power to unite the world. Conclusion. The Dangerous World Tour remains one of the greatest tours in music history. It combined innovation, passion, and humanitarian spirit in a way no one else could. Michael Jackson didn't just perform, he created magic. He didn't just sing, he gave his heart. He didn't just dance, he inspired the world. Even decades later, when fans watch the footage, the power of those performances still feels alive. The Dangerous Tour wasn't just a moment in time, it was history. Michael's message still echoes: heal the world, make it a better place. And through the Dangerous World Tour, he truly tried to do just that.